Your sneeze is gone.
Sink.
Sink. Yeah, sorry, your sneeze
3,
left.
2, 1.
1, 2, 3.
2, 3.
1.
6, 3, 2.
That was math.
Testing.
Wait, no.
Check.
6, 3.
Check.
No, I was thinking 6, 4, 2. My bad.
Do it.
Reducing
Do it,
by
Tyler.
2s.
Do it.
Do it.
Check.
Hello? Can you in the podcast hear us? Hello?
Hello? Mic check.
I think they're gone. So our listener base is a bunch
Can
of
sound
fucking
like-
idiots. Tyler.
Why?
Jesus.
What is he doing?
He's tapping it right on the tip of its
I
penis.
see it now. I see.
Stop. I hate that noise. Oh my god. Now our viewership has gone to
He's
zero.
just-
Now we can talk about more insane psychotic theories.
Oh my god.
We almost hit 1,000.
I'm
Almost.
15. We're at like 869.
8, 6,
I'm
7,
like
5.
15 minutes into that episode with him,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
I can't.
It went fucking
Sarah was in the
wild.
car. Sarah was in the car for 30 seconds, and I had it on. She goes, "Can we not? I can't. I can't." And I was like, "Nope, I get it," and I just turned it off.
What do you
Like-
mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It was a wonderfully intellectual episode.
Much love to the beard.
Not
Novo.
even close.
That was
Do you know how many things that he said can be refuted with actual science? That's
Yes.
been proven.
that's
all
the
of them.
joke.
That was
Exactly.
the whole
He
point
is a
of the
great-
episode.
Improv master.
Yeah.
Oh
Clearly.
my god, I know.
It is.
Just like everything he said, like and why don't you see any stars behind the Earth when you take a picture in space? It's like
I'm
because
just
of
saying.
the light. I can't. I'm not. You know what?
I'm just saying we're rotating around the sun and the stars stay in the same place. Figure that, science. And I was like, dude, this is amazing. How do I keep up with this improv?
I can explain that one too. It's because everything's moving at the same time, so it's always going to be in the same spot.
Well, it's also millions of miles away. That's why when you're driving,
that too.
the moon looks like it's in the same spot because it is, kind of, sort of, not
Yeah.
really. Like, yeah,
Dude.
it's improv and it's great.
Well, first, welcome back to the cast.
Hello.
We're doing We Could Cast again.
Are we?
We stopped?
No.
I died.
You did
You
die.
did. You
This is your second episode. I'm still editing the
that's
last
right.
one.
I forgot that we did one since I came back to life.
Yeah, we were going out fishing, me and the girls. Hi, Piper. Goodbye, you psycho. Hyper Piper time.
Got them zooms.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Zoomies.
And when we were going out to eat and like going fishing and shit, I was like, "We got recording today. Do we not have one in the can? Are we
No, you
doing
do.
like?" I was like, "Shit, do I have to edit this one before Thursday?" And I was like, "No, I have another one. Okay, we're okay. Thank God."
Yeah.
Breathe.
Someone asked me. Oh wait, we didn't say our names.
I'm Steven.
I'm freaking
Piper?
the fuck out on the coffee table. My name's Tyler.
I'm gonna spray you. Jesus Christ, you're so fucking hyper. Bird.
Hi, Jim.
There's our first Jim in like 10 episodes.
It has been a while. I missed him.
No,
You didn't.
someone asked me one time. I don't remember who it was. Someone asked me one time because they knew that we were doing like one in the can type of thing.
Sure.
They asked if we were trying to like go like 2 in the can, and I was like, I think that's too far out.
Kind of is in a way.
Yeah, I mean, we are technically like we're planned to have like 2 weeks, and that's about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I feel like if we put 2 in the can, like say we recorded 2 this week,
Yeah.
you know, then like next week it's gonna be like 3 weeks after what we talk about, and if we're talking about current events, everybody's gonna be like, oh, hold on, let me remember to 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's really muddied. And even 2 weeks is a lot.
Yeah.
So I try not to talk
Yeah.
about like current events, but like sometimes
Yeah.
it's like,
But
hey,
we have lives and jobs.
yeah.
so-
Well, and like shit happens, and you're just like, man, remember that really funny thing about
Yeah.
Brett Favre throwing the Super Bowl trophy from one yacht to another?
You guys
that
remember?
was Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, whatever, same person.
Brett
Yes.
Favre's retired, and he showed his wee to people,
I'm not saying Tom Brady didn't.
Remember when
but
the
not
spirit
not just his.
God fucking damn it, let me get this joke out. Sweet Jesus.
Remember when the spirit
I'm waiting
farmer?
patiently to do my own goddamn
I've been patiently waiting for a joke to explode on. What's your joke?
Oh, I was just gonna talk about the spirit.
So you're saying
Ow, goodbye.
I'm sorry, go on. I'm sorry.
I was gonna interrupt him too.
You're
was like,
all
I'll wait till-
pieces of shit.
For him to say spirit, and they'll be like, "So D&D." You did this to me 2 weeks ago.
I did,
You
yeah.
fucking bitch.
I love you guys.
So, anyways,
All right,
Susie
go
and I
on,
were
what's the
driving
joke?
to the grocery store.
I thought Tyler had a joke.
Tyler has a joke.
no.
Tyler has a joke.
Not
Now,
anymore.
Steve and I aren't going to say anything until you say it.
Nope.
It's gonna be one silent podcast, guys.
I'm sure Steven's got something to fill this in with. More elevator music.
Nope. That's what's this one?
I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. Did you take them all out after that time that I was messing with it?
No, they're still there.
That's unfortunate. I can't
So-
hear a thing.
Anyways, the spirit freighter.
The Spirit Freighter?
Freighter, yeah, or no, what,
Oh!
what was it called?
The green
Evergreen
Greenway?
or whatever. The
Evergreen.
Spirit, Ever Spirit, whatever the fuck.
Evergreen.
it was.
The Ever Given?
It was ever
The joke is dead, okay?
the ever. You guys see the Titanic that blocked the canal?
Pretty much.
The spirit. What did you say? The spirit?
I don't fucking
The
remember
Ever Spirit?
anymore.
This-
I don't
the
fucking
Ever-
remember.
I thought you were going to talk about the movie.
Oh my god!
You know, there's that new movie, Spirit. You remember the old movie, Spirit? It was about a
Spirit
horse.
Guardians. Spirited Away.
No, it's the horse movie
Mm-hmm.
where he's like, "I'm a Mustang," and I was like, "Mustangs are horses, not just cars." Huh? Okay.
Oh,
That was a turning point for
You're
myself.
Talking about Black Beauty.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, Black Betty, bam, balam.
Seabiscuit?
Whoa, Black Betty, bam, balam.
Jeez, Louise.
I was like, it is Black Betty, right? Like, I'm not
Yes.
being a dick.
No, it was black.
No, you're being a dick.
Oh, Black Betty, ham and lamb, ham and lamb. But no, there's a new Spirit movie.
Okay.
And
Is it about the same horse?
the horse is in it,
Okay.
but
Is it Spirit 2?
no, it's Spirit something about a little girl finding herself or whatever.
Oof.
The original Spirit movie was on VHS. I think it was like 2001 or 2, something like that.
Yeah, it was.
Old, and it was about
I'll find
like-
it the date.
it was just about the horse. Like he was like,
Mhm.
I need to find like myself, and then he finds like some free riding horses, and he's like, that's who I am,
Mhm.
and then he does it.
I think the new one is called Spirit Untamed.
Yes, Spirit Untamed.
Spirited Untamed.
So to give a better synopsis of it, it's not that he's trying to find himself. He already knows he's a Mustang. He's like,
Hold on.
I'm a fucking badass.
I'm a fucking horse.
And then he fucks around with some humans, gets taken, sort of tamed for like a little. Like he's like, I'm gonna fake being tamed so that way like I can get out.
Yeah,
Eventually breaks free of, I think it's a train yard. Yeah, it's a train yard like factory essentially.
okay.
Eventually breaks free from that. Finds some Native American. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't know what they're.
You're talking about the first one, right?
The very
Yeah.
first Spirit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then eventually they're able
2002.
to like find their own like group again and stuff. And he
Yeah.
gets to go back to his family and stuff. And he finds the cream colored horse, and I
Holy
presume they bang, and they probably have a baby.
Big
I don't know.
horse
they-
dick.
I thought he's the cream colored one. She's like the darker one.
He's like a
He's
like
like
a
tan.
coffee creamer.
Yeah, he's like yellowish, and I think she's more
I'm looking at him right now.
okay.
Well, I'm looking at the fucking
just
Rule
saying.
34.
Gross.
Yeah, it was also 2002, and the whole movie title, I thought it was just Spirit.
No.
There's more to it.
Is there?
The
Yes.
Spirit Stallion of the Cimarroons.
Oh,
The Cimarron.
weird. Just call
Cimarron.
it Spirit. But and the new movie is just about a girl who rides a horse that looks like Spirit, and it's just about her.
So it's just another horse girl movie.
It's a horse girl movie. Like they bought the rights to Spirit so they could have the horse in there.
Sad.
I don't know. I haven't seen it, but like every commercial I see, it's just her, and there's like one scene in the commercial where she's riding Spirit. He doesn't say anything because he can talk.
Okay.
And she's just like, yeah, let's go. I'm a cowgirl, a horse girl movie.
You know-
Barbie, I don't know.
That kind of defeats
I'm-
the whole purpose of it.
Like, why
I'm
call it
curious,
Spirit?
Is it even out yet?
Probably. I don't know.
because it says 2021 on it, so I don't know if it's come out. But I can June 4th, so it came out last month. Okay.
It's out.
But I can take a good guess as to why the horse doesn't have a voice. If they didn't have that high enough of budget, they couldn't get the voice actor back for the first one because
was it?
The voice actor was Matt Damon.
Oh,
yeah, that makes sense. I
There's
couldn't
no
remember.
So if they don't have the money to pay Matt Damon,
who does?
It was probably just a shitty like Disney spinoff thing.
Yeah, like a Disney original.
I think so. It looks like it's. I don't know. I think that's pretty much who it's.
Doesn't Matt Damon have like a new thing going right now? He's got a new movie coming out about zombies or some shit. I've seen a commercial or two, and I was like,
know
"Oh,
what
Matt
you're
Damon's."
talking about.
Because I just figured I haven't heard of Matt Damon in a while. He's probably just sipping martinis on Miami Beach.
He's in the next Fast movie.
Meh.
Is he seriously?
Yeah.
I hate those goddamn movies
There's
so
too
much.
many.
He plays.
They're
as,
all garbage.
He plays as Dom's actual brother, and the funny
Oh.
joke behind it is, "You
The
can't
family.
break family, but you're not family." Like that's
Oh
literally a
my
line
God.
from the trailer.
That's fucking great.
It's so good.
No wonder
I
that became a
can't.
fucking meme.
Yes. Yeah.
White
I just-
bread.
I can't.
Low hanging fruit.
But yeah, like they punch each other and shit, and it's like, yeah, I'm a
Is that-
badass.
Is that who he's fighting with, like the wrenches or whatever? And that like the cars like spin out in the fucking like parking lot or whatever, and they get out and they start
No.
fighting with wrenches.
No, that's
that
an
Fast and
earlier
Furious?
one.
Like
This is
five.
going to be the next Fast movie. I
Yeah.
think.
I
Oh.
think
The
that's,
next one, they're going to space or some dumb shit.
I heard about that.
that might have been a joke.
I was like, that's
sure.
that's got to be a joke. Like
you
Space,
really
Wars
think
in
Vin
space.
Diesel's joking with that?
Listen, Space Force was real.
You know
My
what?
expectations are low.
Space can't break family.
The vacuum of space may be cold and hard. My family
God.
is never broken. Cock shotgun.
Can't tear apart family in space. No, so the wrench thing I believe was from like Fast 5, and I think he's fighting Jason Statham.
I think it's Jason Statham. Yeah. He like.
One of them picks up 2 pipes, the other picks up 2 giant fucking wrenches,
Mhm.
and it's like that's not effective in any means.
I want to
but
say at the
sure.
beginning of that fight scene, one of them had a gun, and they were just
Yeah.
like, "No, let's do this."
Yep. Or no, I think it's a different fight scene, but yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Like the one of them has like a pistol or a shotgun pointed at the other within like 30 or 40 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just shoot him?
Nah.
I don't
So-
get the macho man shit. Like, I don't have time for this. Bop. Next
Fight like a
objective.
man. Yeah.
So he's
Be a
not doing
man,
a
die.
zombie one. I think I know what movie you were referencing, Steven. I just can't think of the name of it.
I
But
can't
can, like,
either.
picture it. The newest one that's out right now is Stillwater, which that
Oh.
looks really good. That's one I'll just read the sentence it has. A father travels from Oklahoma to France to help his estranged daughter who's in prison for a murder she claims she didn't commit.
Okay.
So like, yeah.
It sounds neat.
I've seen it. Yeah. But he's also credited for something I don't know if it's necessarily spoilers.
I don't know.
You know how he was in Thor 2 or Thor 3?
Mm.
Yeah, he was in one of them. I can't remember.
He
what.
was. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the second one because Thor goes back and then Loki's there as their father, like
Sure.
Mhm.
disguised as their father, and then he's watching a
Um,
play, and the play has like Thor and Loki in it. Is
It's-
that 3?
That's 3, yeah.
That's Ragnarok?
I
You
guess.
sure? Okay. Anyway.
Pretty sure.
I've only seen the first Thor.
Yeah, it is. It is Ragnarok. Never mind. Anyway, so Ragnarok's very good. It's like probably one of the best Marvel movies they've made.
Okay.
So the guy that's playing Loki during the play is Matt Damon.
Oh,
that's
nice.
right.
It's
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
cameo thing.
So Thor: Love and Thunder, he has credit as actor Loki again. So he survived all that happened in Ragnarok. Apparently,
It's
Nice.
possible, yeah. Yeah,
he
because
he had to have if he's in Love and Thunder.
Right, yeah.
Was it Matt Damon who cameoed for like one frame in Deadpool? The
Yes.
guy, the invisible guy
Yes.
who got electrocuted. That was Matt
Yep.
Damon.
Redneck number 2
Redneck number 2.
as
The-
Dickie Greenleaf.
I
Who,
don't remember that.
who is the invisible guy? Because because Deadpool gets this team and he's like, all right, you're invisible. That's great, bud.
That's right.
And then he gets electrocuted, and for one frame, you see like Matt Damon or like Tom Cruise or some fucking like older famous actor.
Do you remember his name?
Invisible dude from Deadpool? I don't know.
Presumably the second one, right?
I believe it's the second one.
I'm looking at the list.
I think it's the second one. It's for like 1 second. He's just like, I want to be a part of this movie, and they were like, sure. Shot it. Fucking 1 minute later, he was done.
Yeah.
Because like,
I'm just trying to find like a name that stands out.
Sure.
I love when
Vanisher, and it's Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Nice.
Yeah, he's in for one frame.
That's awesome.
Because you can't see him until he runs to the power line, and then for like 1 or 2 frames, you see Brad Pitt. And it's like, who the fuck was that?
I love those quick little cameos that actors do.
Oh my god.
Sometimes they don't
awesome.
ever show themselves. Kind of like the second of the Star Wars trilogy movies.
The first or the second?
Oh,
the second
there's
ones.
people in the clone,
I
clone
forget
trooper armor.
who it is.
I don't remember who it is
It was
either.
a bigger name, and it was just like, that's... Oh, wasn't it like Conan or something like that?
I
Like
don't remember.
in
Conan
Attack of the
O'Brien.
Clones, the second Star Wars movie?
No.
In the...
The second one of the newest trilogy.
Oh, so 7, 8, 9. So
I think it was
so an 8.
It's when... I think if I remember this scene correctly, it's when... fucking what's his name is going on a rampage in the ship, and he's just slicing shit up.
Kylo Ren.
And they,
And they
they turn the corner and they turn around and walk away.
they're just like, nah, fuck that. Yeah, one of them is like, I think it's like Conan O'Brien or something.
Really?
Like that. Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's pretty ridiculous.
Oh my god, that's great. I speaking of Star Wars, and before we skip on, we've been talking about Matt Damon for a long time, and nobody went Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
I did. I did it.
Did
You'll
you?
hear it in the
I did
recording.
not
Yeah, I did
catch
it. You guys were
up
talking
or
and I was
pick up.
ignoring me. It's fine.
Sorry, what is that movie called? What is that movie called?
Goodwill Hunting.
No, the puppet movie. Matt Damon.
The Muppets.
Puppet movie?
No, the puppet movie. America. Fuck yeah.
Oh. Team America?
I
Yeah,
think
like
it's just Team America.
It's like Terrorist Task Force Team America or something like that.
Yeah. I think in there, like,
that's right. Yeah, They
Matt
make fun of
Damon is
Matt
part of the
Damon a lot.
Film Actors Guild,
Yep.
and he's just like Matt Damon the
Matt
whole
Damon.
time.
It was the clone trooper was Daniel Craig.
That's who it was. Yeah.
Daniel Craig,
James Bond.
James Bond.
Bond.
That's awesome. I gotta tell Susie that when we get off of this.
Yeah.
But speaking of Star Wars, I fucking finished them. Like, go watch 7, 8, 9 back together.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
the last of the new trilogy. I
It's
haven't seen the very last one.
over the top. I would say it's like if you wanted at least at the end, it's like a Super Saiyan fight. It's kind of dope.
Nice.
I like it. It's flashy. It would never have happened in the other 6 movies, but like, I thought it was pretty fun.
I wasn't a huge fan of them.
That's okay. I like all the Star Wars movies.
They just, I don't know.
There's a few movies I'm really looking forward to. Kind of want to see. One is Free Guy,
I haven't heard
the
about
one
that
with
one yet.
Ryan Reynolds, where he's in a video game or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
He's
still
an
isn't
NPC.
out?
No.
No,
So,
that
yeah,
comes out in August. I think
Yeah.
like 2 weeks.
Jesus
I
Christ.
thought the movie
see.
came out like a year and a half ago because I was looking all over for it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, it doesn't exist yet." But here's this other Ryan Reynolds film.
I'm assuming it
Yeah.
was like COVID or something.
Partly,
Because they A Quiet
Yeah.
Place came out a year late, and the main actor who plays Jim Halpert, who
mhm.
can't think of his fucking name right now,
John Krasinski.
John Krasinski. In the beginning, when we went to go see it in theaters, there's like this shot of him sitting by himself, and he's like, "Hey, I know you guys really wanted to see this movie," and he like apologizes because it was a year late, and he's like, COVID and all that stuff, but we still worked on it the whole time, and we're still able to get it out just a little early for you guys.
Nice.
And I was like, "Oh, that's awesome! John Krasinski said he's sorry.
Yeah.
He's such a nice person." And he got together with Pam in that one show that I really like.
Yeah.
The Office.
Yes,
Good
I know.
job.
Speaking of other shows where
It comes out August 13th, by the way.
Ooh.
nice,
Gonna have to see
where celebrities come out, The Greatest Showman, fucking fantastic. And
Oh.
when we watched it in theaters, Hugh Jackman does a little snippet beforehand. He's like, "Hey, you guys are part of an audience. The way this movie was designed to be watched. We want you to clap. We want you to cheer. Like, we want you to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Obviously, be respectful to a point, but
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
the whole point was supposed to be like, huge digital surround sound. He's like, this is what we designed the movie for.
Nice.
That's one of Sarah's favorite movies.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
I've never seen it. I've
It's
heard
so
it's
good.
some people really hate it and some people really love it. It sounds like a Rocky Horror Picture Show type of movie where like it's kind of an event and some people really hate it or don't like it and some people are like about it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's not like it's still a serious movie. Like Rocky Horror Picture Show is a comedy through and through.
Clearly.
This one is very much like there's comedic moments like with all movies, but it's more of a drama.
Oh, okay.
Showing you the more serious side to the circus and stuff. But yeah, like they're not wrong. Like it is an event, as I said. Like that's the way it was designed to be watched. It's supposed to be like, hey, I went to go see a circus show.
Yeah,
that's what you're going to see.
Yeah.
There are some inaccuracies that they don't show in the movie, but that's for fair reasons and things. They were like, this is maybe a little too much, and we don't want to get into it.
Well, if it's what I think you're talking about, they reference a little bit of it.
They kind of do. I think it's about.
You're talking about with Zendaya, her character.
No, with the dwarf actually. So it wasn't so much consensual as it was in the movie. It was definitely like, hey, here's $500, I'm buying your child off of you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But there's kind of a reason why they didn't want to put that in.
Yeah, it's
for obvious reasons.
A little fucking sad.
Yeah. But no, like the racism involved as well obviously was a huge part of it. I don't know exactly what happened with her character.
I don't either, other than in the movie, but I don't know. You know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, are we?
No, I was.
Are we gonna?
I just.
Are you?
But I.
Were we thinking about?
Merrick?
Did you?
No. Before I forget about the Star Wars thing, I still I have the newest, like the digital versions.
Mm-hmm.
And in those movies, which are the most updated, they kept the scene in episode 4 where the stormtroopers come in through that door and one of them conks his head.
Yeah.
I love that they just leave that.
Yep.
Because I'm like, Susie, here it comes. And you just I'm like, look at the back. Dunk. He gets knocked the fuck out and just keeps walking.
Yeah.
It made it through editing. That's one of my favorite little gems in film history.
Yeah.
I love fucking Star Wars so much.
It was fantastic.
I'm gonna get a Star Wars tattoo at some point. I don't know of what though.
I'm very much looking forward to Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, by the way.
I have not heard about that.
Not heard about that at all.
One of the next Marvel movies.
Oh, that's in a Marvel movie.
Shang-Chi is spelled in the Chinese writing like X-E-N-G?
No. S-H-A-N-G dash C-H-I.
Okay. So
because I don't know if you guys remember, in Iron Man 2, there was the Mandarin and the Ten Rings. Well, throughout the whole Iron Man arc, essentially, in the very beginning, the Ten Rings is pretty much who kidnapped him.
Okay.
And then, in 2, was it 2 or 3?
I've only watched all of them one time.
The third is the one with the Mandarin.
Whichever. Yeah, okay, so the one with the Mandarin. So the third one, it was the Mandarin and the Ten Rings. And then you end up, finding out that the Mandarin is that fake actor guy by Ben Kingsley, whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
And everybody was very disappointed because that's the Mandarin. That's what you're gonna do for the Mandarin, because the Mandarin is just this badass motherfucker of a villain, up there. And so that they put up the trailer for this, that was not the Mandarin.
No.
The Mandarin is coming.
Sweet.
The Ten Rings are still alive.
Okay.
I suggest watching that trailer because it is fantastic.
Well, absolutely.
It looks. I think it's the same guy that directed Ragnarok, so it's got that feel to it, I believe.
I can never remember how to pronounce his name. He's got a very foreign name.
Talking about the director?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know it. I don't want to butcher it.
Exactly. I
I
don't remember how to pronounce it.
His last name is Waititi. I know how to pronounce that. I'm just not 100% certain how to pronounce his first name.
Exactly.
It's Taiti.
I'm not even going to try either.
Toddy? I don't know. I don't know, man. Doesn't matter.
But no, I believe
I think
the Mandarin is supposed to be like hyper.
It's a K, not a T.
Oh,
my bad.
The Mandarin is supposed to be like hyper intelligent, like Batman level mastermind, isn't he? Like plans on plans on plans.
Who?
That's some
The
beholder
Mandarin.
shit.
He's supposed to be like Batman level mastermind.
Yes, but he's like eons past him because he's lived for a very long time.
Right.
And he is also like he can fight like no tomorrow.
Right. Also, very much so. Yeah.
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 So,
fucking superhero movies are awesome.
They're okay.
Yeah, dude, I am.
Star Wars is okay.
Think
Suck a dick on. No, I know. Everyone's got their
he's
own
doing.
opinion.
Felix the cat is gay.
I am gay.
Taika. So I'm just gonna try
Finally.
Taika Waititi, because there's a K instead of a second T.
Oh.
But he's directing Thor: Love and Thunder, or he's writing it. He's probably directing it too. He is also writing an untitled Taika Waititi Star Wars film, so he's doing one of those as well.
Oh, I feel like I've heard about this.
Interesting.
I'm very excited for that. He's also doing Flash Gordon.
Oh, nice.
Like Flash,
The Flash.
Defender of the Universe?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Flash.
I'm curious about that, actually.
That should be interesting.
Speaking of
Do they
Star
have any
Wars,
cast?
when we watched through number 9 the other day, the Skywalker, or whatever the fuck, Return of the Skywalker, I don't remember, some Star Wars-y fucking name. There's a part where like Vader's voice and Obi-Wan's voice and all these other like older, like before Jedis.
Yep.
And I was like, I wonder if they just like cashed in, just copped out for that.
Not necessarily.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
They brought back the guy, Darth Vader, fucking, what's his name?
Let him struggle.
James Earl Jones.
There you go.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
I watched the credits and I was like, I have to see if they got James Earl Jones in.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, they got him to sit down for like a minute to record just this bit. Fucking, it's so good.
Obviously, some of those they couldn't do, but yeah.
Well, yeah,
Like-
I mean,
Like old Ben's voice.
yeah, he's dead.
Passed away a long, long time ago.
Yeah, I believe it was young Ben's voice.
Yeah, I believe they used Obi-Wan. Or
Yeah.
not Obi-Wan, sorry. Ewan McGregor.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
I'm stupid sometimes.
And I while we were watching the movies, I was like, why is Kylo's name Ben? Why? And I was like, oh, Ben Kenobi.
Yeah.
That's probably where it comes from.
Yeah.
Yep,
That's
that is
gotta
where
be.
it comes from.
I was like, oh man,
You know what
that's
bothers me about the new trilogy, and maybe it's coming up with the next one, but there were more Skywalker kids than just Kylo Ren. And maybe it's addressed in the last of the trilogy, which I haven't seen. But there's
there?
twins.
well,
They had twins.
Luke and
as
Leia.
well. No. Han, I believe Han and Leia also had twins, I believe.
Question. Is this based off of the books?
This is from the books.
That's why.
Oh,
So I actually talked with one of my coworkers about this. There is a large amount of information / lore that cannot be used with the Star Wars movies
Why?
from the books because I don't think it's so much that they can't get ownership of it, but that they just won't or something like that. Like they refuse to use that because...
Which doesn't make sense because George Lucas, like, they have all the rights to everything from
Disney.
But it's not George Lucas's books.
No, I guess
Is it not? I thought it
it's
was all
published-
his.
No,
Oh.
I think he outsourced or something.
Something like that. Like, because there's hundreds of adventures and books
There's
out there,
so many books and comics.
but they're not allowed to use any of them.
That sucks.
So like they can take like the main things like the Skywalkers and such and the Empire, but they can't take like this specific story from.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a planet off
There's-
the top of my head, but I can't.
There's a very like sort of infamous comic photo that like circulates as a meme, and it's like Darth Vader. You don't get to see him be badass too much often,
Yeah,
but he has that presence.
Yep.
But there is a comic strip like snippet online that you can find, and
I
it's
know
Darth
what you're
Vader.
talking
Yeah.
about, yeah.
It's Vader by himself, surrounded by a whole bunch of soldiers, and they're like, "You got you surrounded," and Vader says, "All I'm surrounded by is fear and dead men," and he like pops his saber and he fucking kills them all, but you can't use it.
Yep. Yeah,
I would love to. I would love because James Earl Jones is still alive.
Yeah.
Just hop him in the suit or just use his voice. I don't care, and just do it. I would love to see Vader fucking like Emperor in the third movie, like where he like I'm decrepit and shitty, but now he's like flying around shooting lightning bolts. I would love to see Vader like whipping around, killing dudes.
James Earl Jones was not in the suit, by the way.
Of course he's not.
He only was the voice actor. The actor who did play as Darth Vader, like the actual walking around bit, he passed away a few years ago.
Oh, sad.
Yep.
I mean, you just gotta get somebody the same.
Or am I thinking of Chewbacca's?
Chewbacca's guy died.
I might be thinking of Chewie.
And the guy who built R2-D2, I believe, also died.
Yeah.
That happened like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, out of all the people to like...
I'm going to look up the Darth Vader bit real quick.
To look back on all that, it's like the guy who built the puppet that is R2-D2 died. And it's like, whatever. Like, that's sad, but like, it's not like James Earl Jones died or Mark Hamill or Princess Leia, which even then I was like, yeah, Carrie Fisher was kind of old. I get it. But I don't know, man. I was like, whatever. I think I've never been moved by like celebrity death. Like I think I was at my saddest when Genie died.
Robin
Williams. I could never remember his name. That's just tore up his. I was like, because he was like a good guy. He like had a genuine personality, and I was like, oh man, that kind of sucks.
Yeah,
that's the lowest I've gotten.
So the guy's name was David Prowse, and yeah, he did pass away last year.
Okay. President died in the Death Star.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Well, and Steven, did you guys see the Hulk movie with Abomination?
No.
The
animated one?
the Edward Norton one with Edward Norton and Steven Tyler's daughter.
So far
with Liv Tyler.
Yeah, with Liv Tyler. I can never remember her first name.
Okay, so that was the villain's name because they never actually say his name.
Yeah,
so I had
that
no
was
idea.
his name.
Yes,
so
I have
Tim Roth.
Yes.
Would you like to take a guess as to who has a credit for Abomination as Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings?
Are they bringing back Tim Roth for that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
As Abomination, and supposedly in that movie he died.
Yeah, supposedly.
Supposedly.
Well, and then it's not really.
And then Seth Green's character,
so they can just say like,
it
never or they could do, since we're doing multiverse theory,
the things that Marvel and DC love to do. It doesn't matter
if they're keeping, because I think they've also made references to that movie throughout everything. If they're bringing Tim Roth back as Abomination, it's canon.
Yeah.
Because I think the Colonel, Liv Tyler's dad, I think is in some of the other movies.
Yeah.
But I think they just didn't want to film a whole nother Hulk movie with the new actor. With
what the fuck is his name?
Yep, I know you're
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo. Yeah,
because it sounds like Mark Buffalo.
Buffalo.
But yeah,
I'm sure you've heard that joke a lot.
So that's gonna be.
They made fun of Animaniacs.
Mark, you're awesome. He's a really sweet guy.
Oh, I'm sure they made fun of him in the newest Animaniacs.
Yeah,
they were like the Animaniacs got a monster truck. We're like spinning on his lawn, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "We're monsters now," or whatever. And I don't know. Yakko says some shitty thing to him, and he hulks out and flips him. Some shit.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's fucking great. He's like, "Hey, Mark Ruffalo."
But yeah, so they don't go super deep into the Abomination's powers, but essentially he's kind of like Darwin from the X-Men, where he can just keep absorbing energy and elemental sort of stuff, and he can just keep absorbing it. And then the Hulk just kind of like puts out too much energy or something like that, and it makes him explode.
Like overload?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, they don't really go deep into it.
Is that animated or live action?
That's the live action one.
Wow, there's live action Hulk movies recently.
Recently, as in like 2007.
But it's
an older one.
Is that with Mark Ruffalo though?
No, it's the one with Edward Norton.
No,
the one that we were talking about before.
Does he have his own movies yet? Mark Ruffalo? Is the whole
no, technically not.
I think they're keeping the canon from those 07 ones with that Edward guy or whatever, right?
They're trying to.
Yeah,
but like the only thing that they've kept canon so far is the Colonel from that. and the Abomination.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because otherwise Liv Tyler would be in it, and she hasn't even been referenced. So
a little sad that my man Hulk's been fucking undercut.
The reason why is it's from what we've seen with the Edward Norton films, people don't respond well to a Hulk only movie. Like a lot of people were just like they just weren't huge fans of him.
Because there was one before that too.
Yeah,
that was the second Hulk only movie.
And but they did have the one where it was actually in Ragnarok where the Hulk was a major component to it.
I heard about that.
So
and see, a lot of people are upset about that because that pretty much took the place of the only other Hulk only movie they could do, which is Planet Hulk. And Planet Hulk would be a fantastic Hulk only movie.
That would be pretty cool.
Isn't something in the back of my brain says there's an animated Planet Hulk.
There is.
There is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they did a live action of it, it'd be.
I believe it. I do remember.
Muscles.
I think I watched the animated Planet Hulk like one time, and I had the Hulk is fun to watch. He's like big guy, smash stuff. He claps his hands, things explode. It's like, wow, this is fucking fun.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the Dragon Ball Z. I don't know, but like this is great.
Yeah. He's like 99% invincible. I say 99 because he's not.
He has a human heart.
Yeah.
Hulk, just calm down. They like give him a muscle relaxer, and he's like, "Okay, Hulk, good now." And just fucking stab him.
Fun facts: Bruce Banner tried offing himself, and the Hulk refused to let it happen.
That's right,
because they are separate personalities, and he's just like, "Nope."
That was the first Avengers movie I think that came out when he was like, "I tried to kill myself, but Hulk wouldn't let me."
He spit out the bullet. I think that was the first one.
Yeah.
I think
I think that's where she goes and finds him in the village.
Yeah, in like Vietnam, I think it was.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Vietnam, we got to play D&D again.
Yeah.
What? How does that?
Because the terrain is like Vietnam
it's
in my head.
Jungly. Yeah.
It's jungly, it's hot, it's humid, it sucks. Things come out of the trees a lot. I don't know what you're talking about.
But we reptiles.
Monsoon.
A million reptiles, because apparently I got boobs. But okay.
Just have boobs. If you want to have boobs, have boobs.
I have an A cup. I ain't got no titties.
That's fine. I don't. Who cares? It's not like I'm going to try and seduce this dude. Well, what are your boob size? Let me factor that in. It's fucking stupid.
Roll for cup size.
Roll a D4. A, B, C, or D.
Oh, God.
Oh, double G, duh.
Get a 4. Roll me a D20. Nat 20.
Yonk.
You got some H. You a mommy milker.
Fucking Christ. Roll with disadvantage in combat for the rest of your life.
Roll for disappointment.
Oh.
Roll me a D6. That's how many adventuring years you got left. Because your back's going to get the fuck out. Yeah, I just can't sleep on the ground anymore with these fucking bags on me.
I have to sleep on my side.
It sucks so bad. You just like rest your arm on the side of your tits while you're sleeping.
It's an extra pillow.
Oh, that sucks.
Anyways, we got to play some more D&D.
We got to play D&D.
We played for like 9 hours this time.
We did.
It was awesome.
We got through like half of what I prepared.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Like, there's so much shit more to do.
I didn't think that like beginning part was going to take as long, and then I was like, and then Dan was like, I'm going to try diplomacy. And I was like, that sounds hilarious.
Let's do it.
Please diplomatize with. Tell me what you're going to do with these terrorists.
You did a really good job for a while, and then my character was there, and I was like, I gotta act. I can't just stand here, because I'm not going to let him get the first shot on me.
No.
Fuck that.
He would have.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I gotta just throw the knife and do this.
I did love Dan's character's confidence. Like coming out with his banner, he's like, I'm with you, brother, or whatever. And then he's like, who sent you? And you were just like, that is a real question that can be asked.
That is a good question.
Who sent you? The Saddam Hussein of the organization.
Yeah.
And then your character like caves like, I think I was sent here as a joke.
Yeah, I know.
You were sent here with a whole party as a joke?
Well, that was like, my thing with that was, that's a thing that happens in any organization.
Oh,
there's practical jokes like that played like, hey, this guy's trying way too hard to be a part of the group. Let's just, mess with him a little bit, send him off to a location that some of us know about, but no one's going to know about, so no one's going to go there.
Sure.
Exactly.
So that's what I was shooting for. I wasn't rolling great. I feel like if I rolled better, it might have gone better.
You guys
But
had such
I
a
don't
terrible
know.
night.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't know what the end game to that was, because now that I think about it, end game would have been they come inside with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
And
they
then
find
what
out.
do I do?
And then they
Like-
see Tyler's character.
And then I start stabbing anyway.
They'll be like, all right, we're inside. Hey, you're a fucking soldier. And then they draw arms.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm just wearing
Because,
this
like,
because it's funny.
It would have been fine if Tyler's character rolled well enough to know that I was trying to say, hey, take your armor off.
Yeah.
He rolled like, what, a 6?
Something like that. Some stupid
Fucking
number.
garbage.
My
Yeah.
intelligence is low.
Low. How's your whiz?
It's a +1. Or no, it's a 0.
Oh,
It's
okay.
It's
Well,
an 11.
it's not bad.
Yeah.
-2 for that intelligence modifier, though.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I was getting bullied so hard in that session.
You
And
were.
And by I mean my character. I
Yes.
know you guys were not targeting me, but I was like, I'm trying to fix the situation. Y'all are being mean.
The smuggler got us in trouble. Fuck you,
Fuck
Paladin.
you for being in the military and doing your job.
I just did what I paid you. What do you want?
No,
It was fantastic.
he's mad at her for dragging me into the situation in the first place. I was perfectly happy just being a blacksmith, making stuff. Perfectly happy. And you're like, no, come
Let's go on an
on.
adventure like our
Let's go on an
parents did.
adventure. Come
It'll be
on.
great.
Come on. And then your boss was like, yeah, I've got a delivery out that way anyways. Why don't you just go? And
Like,
you're being
all right,
paid.
Fine.
I mean, as
I'll
far
go, come back, keep working. No, I go, come back, get conscripted, blackmailing type
You're under
into the military
arrest.
because the military is a bunch of douchebags.
I won't deny you on that one.
I mean,
But yeah,
it's
no.
fucking funny.
I thought about just letting my breath weapon go and killing my character right there.
Oh no.
I thought about it.
Oh my god, I was like, if Dan does it, I'm gonna have to like spank him. Like I can't be like, yeah, the colonel who's like 60 something years old has been killing before you were born and when your parents were born.
Mm-hmm.
He's a level 2 adventurer. No, he's not.
No,
Because I was sitting there and I'm like, I've got like 40 other characters made. Why not?
I've been working on this Dragonborn for months now.
Steven, get D&D ready so you can play as Dragonborn. Man, I can't wait to kill this character.
Can't wait to kill him off. I came so very close to dying.
So many times.
Literally, like, I was honestly thinking about it. I was like, if they take too long to, like, determine how they want to pick me up. Like, I understood you guys didn't understand, like, what to do in that situation. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to just start rolling again
Here's
like
the
an
thing.
asshole.
Here's the thing. Valquin had a potion of healing.
She did?
Yeah.
You douche.
No, not me.
I know. She
That's-
douche.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
no,
but that's her
that-
character. That's her
That
character.
very much
She's
would
not
have been
going to
her
help.
character.
Yeah.
I understand that, yeah.
She's a thief. She's out for herself, so.
I suppose.
Yeah.
God damn. I was like, I'm pretty sure Valquin has a fucking potion.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, yeah, I'll just let it roll. And then Tyler had one death saving throw, already failed, and then it came out of combat, and I was like, let's do it again. And you
Yep.
fucking failed.
Failed again.
And then, even though the thief who had a potion wasn't going to use it on you, she's like, I'll just bandage him up as much as I can.
Yeah.
Nat 20
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
like medicine check. And I was like, so instead of just giving him a potion, you scavenged and found all these perfect things you needed. Like, this flower only blooms in monsoon in this season. Perfect.
Yay.
Or we could have just been like, potion.
Could have.
So now Valquin has 2 potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I mean, it's not like you're going to be able to buy potions in your Gaul anyways.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Yeah,
you
no,
can
I
try.
kinda figured.
I think the second you walk into the shop, he's going to have that cheery face, and it's going to drop. And he'll be like, 100 gold.
I was thinking the next ton over Miguel. I think it's
Migdell.
Migdell. There we go.
Yep. Migdell.
Yeah.
I mean, you can buy potions there if you got the money.
No, I understand that. The next time we walk into Pots and Potions, that my team is going to kill him. I understand that.
Oh, yeah,
Which
we're
is
not
why
going
I'm not-
back there because if
Which
we
is
go
why
back there,
I'm not
he's
walking in the shop.
going to die.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
there's. I mean,
I mean, you can do it. It's just there's consequences to murder.
if I shut my eyes and close my ears and hide outside of the shop, it didn't happen.
I imagine Susie's character's out there with you, like, I'll just hang out with you, I guess, because whatever.
Yep.
And then you just hear, like, boom, and, like, spells flying and shit.
Or you just hear, oh god, no! Ah!
Just murder some old high elf who's just been trying to do his job. To be fair,
he's like a level 12, like, fucking wizard or some shit.
I thought about rolling for it.
Yeah.
Just, like, roll a d20 to determine his level, and then roll, like, a d8 to determine his class.
I know there's one guy on TikTok I've seen who, like, he does that with his merchants, where all of his merchants are just, like, old adventurers who have, like, retired, and they're like, I'm just gonna live a slow life now. And they're all, like, at least level 8s or higher. So that way, like, the party can't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna steal this. And then you're gonna be like, no, you're gonna put that down or you're gonna die today.
See, that's what the guard is for.
Yeah, but once you hit a certain level, the guards aren't even a threat anymore.
Depends on what the guards are.
Elite guards.
I mean, they could be. Like, if you guys were more murder hobo-y or, like, thievy or whatever, like, if you started going to shops, like, I'm just going to steal something in every single shop, I'm like, well, someone's going to notice. And they'll be like, yeah, those people were in my thing, too. And the next time you come to that town, or maybe there's bounty hunters coming for you now, because enough shit's been stolen, it's like, well, now it's worth it. And then you get a band of level 20 adventurers who just need another job. And there's 8 of them, and they're all barbarians.
Oh, no.
They have like 800 health.
Yeah, so this group of thieves who've been going around, we need you to go kill them. Okay.
Sounds like an easy job. What does it pay? A lot? Sweet.
Makes for some good, like, PvP combat. Like,
there are bounty hunters, and they somewhat do work like that.
Yeah, and like having like another group like playing those bounty hunters. Going again, and then like when the teams finally meet up, like having them all sit down and be like, "All right, go at it." Like, I think that'd be kind of cool. Actually, that'd be a lot of fun.
I think it'd be great if you guys they came to your camp and sat down with you and like, "All right, wake up," and you guys wake up and you'd be like, "Okay, we've been doing this thing for like 30 years. What are you, like, second year for you? Alive, you're worth 1,000. Dead, it's 500. What would you like to do?" And then you just...
I'm already retired, so it doesn't mean a difference to me.
Roll 4d6. Roll for damage? For characters. No, there are guilds out there that have like bounty hunters and fighters guilds. There's a thieves guild somewhere.
I imagine as much.
Oh yeah, there's a place for like magic and shit. But like, there's definitely a place where you can go and say, "Hey, I have a fucking problem, and they look kind of scary, and I'm willing to pay this much," and someone will take the bill, and someone will come for you.
Nice.
Or, I mean, it could be even as simple as like, "Hey, these guys just left our town," and they send a rider to the next town, or like a bird or whatever, to alert that town. There is a post office system where you can send letters by hawk.
Oh, okay, cool.
There's like at each post office they have a I can't remember the specific what I named the species of bird, but it looks like a turkey vulture, but it's much larger. It can carry like 5-10 pound packages, and it's expensive to send letters that way, but it can get there in like I think it was like half the riding time.
Oh shit!
So it can like, so if you fuck someone up really bad in a town and they know where you're going, they will send word to the guard over there. So while you're adventuring, if you see like a overhead, it's like, maybe we don't go to that town.
Nah, let's still go. Let's still go.
Because like they do have forms of communication. So if you fuck up somewhere else will know. Or they'll have friends, or they'll have family that might just show up later, seeking revenge, and I'll roll for all of it.
Yeah.
Because I love the randomness of the dice.
Thinking of things ambushing us and stuff, when you had those wolves attack us, I didn't even stop to think, like, these might be creatures, these might be people. I was under the impression that they were going to try and kidnap us, and I was like...
We're 4!
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not having this. I see the connection going on. I'm not intelligent, but I see the connection. That's all that matters to me. So I'm like, nope, let the arrows fly. Let's go.
4 sets of eyes. And there might be those people, even though the eyes are like down low and they might be growling.
I guess I didn't even realize. Well, I don't think
They
you
weren't
said anything
making any
about them.
noise.
Yeah.
They
But
all
I
you
didn't
heard was
realize
like
how far down they were.
no, like Midra heard like slight like creeping through woods.
Mm-hmm.
And you were just like, hey, look over here. And you were like, I ain't getting kidnapped. Thunk.
Not today.
I do love that Sarah's character after the snake encounter. When she ran to the road, she's like, I would like to do a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh,
to make
yeah.
sure I don't get ambushed.
That's how you learn. That's how you
Learning.
Oh, man. Yeah. And the D6 HP thing, I thought about it for a while. I was like, should it be a D6, D8, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dan was like, I rolled a 6. And you guys were like, there's going to be 6 werewolves.
Yeah.
This is terrible. And I'm like rolling dice behind every round. I'm like, okay, they'll come in 3 more hit points. And I rolled again. And I was like, oh, they're here.
Yep.
Perfect.
Let's kill 'em.
It was also, if I didn't throw 4 more wolves at you, I was like, fuck, they're going to be like, I think it was 50 XP.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Level 2.
let's just level them up. Let's spank them. I spanked them hard in the beginning of the session, and then again with the snake, who I thought was going to kill you all.
Yeah, it came close.
It was
Yeah.
a challenge rating of like a quarter.
Uh-huh. But like
That poison damage.
it's so weird, yeah, that it's got a quarter CR. But yeah, that poison damage is so stupid high.
Mhm.
Like,
It's 3d6 and half as much on a DC 11 con save. It's
yeah,
only
like,
11.
That's like potentially 18 damage though. That could outright kill most first level characters. That doesn't even make sense.
I know.
That's why I don't use the CR scale. I use
I don't either.
like I just go through the actual stats, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this seems reasonable.
Well, that's what I did too, with because I looked and I was like, oh, frogs. Yeah, it's gonna rain. Raining brings out like the amphibians and the reptiles.
Yep.
So giant frogs make sense. And I
Mhm.
looked at their stats and I was like, let's just like tweak them a little bit. I think they started with like 16 health. I'm like, why don't we just like bump that up like 2?
Sure.
Kept the damage the same, and then I was like, 1 snake. This snake has piss all for health. It is nothing. Its AC was like 14, but you
they
guys kept
can't hit
rolling.
it.
You were like rolling
Yeah.
9 or like 19.
Yo.
So you guys were like, oh, it's gonna have like an 18 AC, and I'm like, you guys are stupid. And then when I think it bit Midra, Susie's character,
Yep.
and I rolled the damage for the poison, and it was 665.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh god, she has to save though, right? Because she's got to have at least a +3.
Right.
Yeah.
I think she did, and she ended up taking like almost near lethal damage.
Yeah.
And I was like, Stone's resistance, do it.
Yeah.
You're Goliath.
Yeah, this is the time.
Please
Yeah.
don't die. I already dropped like 2 people.
Yeah.
There's only 2 left.
It was close. Like, I was doing fine, and then the frogs hit me, and it was just like, fuck.
They took a while to take you down.
They do take a while, but then,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
those consecutive attacks just add up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn it.
So, I mean,
I'm conscious again for
You
the
were-
second time today.
you guys didn't like inspect it or nothing, and it's gone now. But they did have a breeding nest right under the bridge. Had you guys not like if you would have just I mean, you were grappled, but if you would have just like ran off,
Mm-hmm.
they would have stayed there. They were just protecting their nest.
Nah,
And I
we were
kind
there
of-
for food.
Yeah, I kind of figured that, but I was like,
Yeah.
XP.
Oh no, I know, but
XP, and I really
if-
wanted to eat some frog legs.
yeah,
That
but like
too.
if you had
As
if you
soon
had
as you
just
said
waited
frog
there,
legs, I was like,
Let's go.
no, if you guys had just waited there and been like, huh, I wonder what we can do here, and then one of you was like, thunderbolts. I think it was Valquin,
Yeah.
Sarah's character.
Yeah.
yeah, she just lets him
I'm gonna
lightning breath. It's like, oh, okay, we're doing this.
when she was like, because there was one point where she was like, I'm just gonna run through the woods and get to the flank of them. I'm like, that's where the snake is.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's half speed, so if you get in there, I was gonna roll to see if the snake would be on her.
Mm-hmm.
And she just gets fucking annihilated in the woods. Which, by the way, I think I said it during session. Had Sarah's character not saved that con save, she would have been outright killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
With the bite damage plus the poison, I think it came up to 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And she only has 9.
Yeah. It would have been bad.
she's got
But now
more
she
now.
has 17.
Now that we leveled up, but
Yeah. I think I'm sitting at like 22 now, which is really nice.
You guys can fight a couple ogres that I didn't use.
Yeah.
Because there was and it's, I mean, who knows, it might come back one day, but there is a potential, like what you rolled for travel for those 3 days or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
there was an instance where you could have like found tracks to an ogre, and maybe you would have like followed it. I don't know. I had it up. I was like, if they fucking go for the ogre, they deserve to die.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
If you have a high enough survival to find these tracks and be like, huh, those are big footprints.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, let's follow it.
Let's do it.
You deserve to be killed.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm almost certain the one that I was looking at specifically had multi-attack and a great club that did like a D10 plus something.
Mm-hmm.
It was a plus 6 to hit, and I think it was a D10 plus 6.
Ouch.
Which would have been dead.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
But his AC's 11, and he has like 60 hit points.
Holy shit.
It's an ogre.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, thinking of it would have taken so long to take that down.
Yeah. Well, and again, like I said, I had built it in a way it was like, there are ogre footprints here, and they clearly go in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
They're old. They're not super old. Maybe after a while, you could probably find him.
Yeah.
And like, that would be your warning. And if you guys just go and be like, well, they deserve to die. This was their stupid fault. They could have just continued down the road. But they chose danger.
This makes me want to metagame Strahd, but like as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, nah, I'll keep it a secret for now.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have fun with that.
There are so many instances where you're like, there's just this innocent thing, and it has like a bunch of different magics akin to it, and it's like, well, fuck that. If it's magical, I don't want to touch it.
Yeah, just fucking touch the wagon already.
No,
God damn it.
no.
Just touch the fucking
It's going to
wagon.
open up, and like this courier's hand will come out and be like, come on, you're going to Strahd's dining room, right? We're going to lay you on the table, strap you up like BDSM, and suck you dry.
You're not
Yikes.
into that?
Not for my neck. You fucking vampire.
Oh my god.
You'll get your Strahd fill. There's vampires somewhere in my world.
Just touch the wagon.
Just no.
Just touch.
No. That sounds terrible. That
I'm gonna send a message to
screams.
Susie. Touch
like,
the wagon.
She's going to be like, are you coming on to me?
Oh my god, that was so embarrassing when we were playing D&D here at your guys' place, not at Dan's place like we did last night. When Ryder jumped up into her lap, she's like, I thought Tyler was just grabbing for my leg. I was like, no, I would never do that. It's like, no, that's not me at all.
Just imagine you reach over. You're going to die, cleric.
Hey, Susie, what's up?
How's it going? Right in front of your boyfriend.
Right? Like, it's like, be awful fucking bold.
Oh my god.
Shit, how does it go? Dan, you say it all the time. It's a bold move. Bold
Move,
move,
Cotton. We'll see if it pays
Bold
off.
move. Every time you say that, I think of King of the Hill and his dad, Cotton.
Yeah.
But I know that's not where it's from.
Yeah.
Like, bold move, Cotton. And I'm like, Cotton would make all the bold moves and make
would.
so many sexist jokes.
He would.
He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
But did you guys have fun?
Oh, I had a fucking blast.
Absolutely.
It was
Super.
so much fun.
I'm glad you did. I sat and thought about it for a while. I was like, I gotta make this engaging enough and like give you guys reasons to care and like involvement for your characters. And then when you guys like kind of made a wedge in the party, air quote, I was like, oh, development. Hooray, this is great. And Sarah still needs to send me those letters she's sending off when she gets back. I'm curious as to what they are.
I kind of know what they are.
I have an idea.
Son of a bitch.
But
there you know.
Her and I have kind of talked about it because
Yeah.
I'm kind of helping her with it. But
sure.
Nice.
Well, if she needs more information that she would know, she needs to hit me up so I can send her
Yeah.
more information about
yeah,
her contacts. The Dreads, which you guys know. She is somewhat affiliated with a mafia called the Dreads, who one of their exports, there's many, is explosives. And they
Yeah.
sell them to anyone, as long as you're not a cop. Or, I mean, you could be a bad cop. That's fine.
Yeah.
Good luck coming for the mafia.
Are you a cop? I mean, yeah, but like, I like to do drugs. You okay for now?
You're a cool cop. Here, let's smoke dope together.
No, if I would have found out that Val had actual explosives on her, like, it was a component, so I was like, okay, this is not the worst thing. Like, it's not good by any means.
No.
But, like, if I found out she had an actual explosive, I'd have been like, why did you not use it?
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
yeah. No,
we're in
I was
some
about to
real
say that
dire
too.
situations.
That's what I was gonna say if it was an actual one.
Like, I understand you need to use it for something else,
you-
but, like, we about to die.
Did you tell her that was in her bag or no?
No, I was
Oh,
going
okay.
through her character sheet one day. I was just kind of looking through like everybody's character sheet, like, okay, yeah, this,
Yeah.
that. Just kind of knowing the characters. And I went through her inventory And in her inventory, hi writer, it said like leather bound package, and I was like, that's got to be from the criminal background.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be.
Oh.
And I was gonna roll. I was gonna roll for it in the moment, and then I was like, for story, this is better if it's bomb component because it's more damning.
Yeah.
And I already knew what was gonna happen afterwards. I was gonna roll like, is he gonna kill you all? Is he gonna do this? Because that's not interesting if he's just like behead, done.
Well, yeah.
Or if he
ruins the campaign.
Yeah, or if he hits you with 10d6 fire damage right in your face, a big cone comes from a red dragon, whatever. It's not interesting. But I didn't want it to be a bomb, because if it was like she carried a bomb on her and she got hit, depending on the type of bomb, there's plenty in the world, you'd have to roll a save to see if it wouldn't just blow up in your bag.
Give us just 1 second. Gianna needs your attention.
What? Okay, hang on. Don't pause Audacity.
So anyways.
Now pausing.
Just wait.
No pausing.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at feats right now, so... Yeah. I'm like, there's one that I was going to tell Sarah to take because I thought it was going to benefit her AC. It's not. Because it's like dragon scales or something. It essentially gives her... It's the same exact thing as unarmored sorcerer thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like where you're not wearing armor as a sorcerer. It's literally the same thing. It's just, it adds it to a class that doesn't have that. It's like, it would benefit me. Mm-hmm. So I'm debating about taking it. But there's other ones. There's Meta Magic Adept, which I just need to be able to cast spellcasting. And I figured that might be a decent feat to look at sometime. Because then I can say I started learning how to do meta magic because I've watched Valquin do meta magic.
True, yeah.
So I kind of wanted the feats to be like RP'd.
Right, yeah. Because there was one where my fighting style, there's one called the Blessed Warrior where you can take 2 cleric cantrips.
Yep.
And I was like, that sounds awesome. But it makes 0 sense for my character.
Yeah. But then there's like obviously like the spell sniper.
Yep.
That or there's another one. I can't find it now. But there's another one. There's like another one where you have to pick. Maybe it looks different on the actual computer than it does mobile. Because I thought I remember seeing in mobile it has like.
Do you remember what it does?
Well, no. Like it was the name of the feat. But then it grouped each of the spellcasting classes by what they use. So, like, it said whatever feat, colon...
So, like, Wizard Adept, Conjurer, Wizard Adept...
No. Like, it grouped together Warlock, Sorcerer, and Paladin because Charisma. Or not Paladin.
Oh,
yeah, Paladin. No, Paladin? I don't remember what Paladin uses for... It's Charisma.
Yes.
And then it, like, grouped Druid and... Cleric together for wisdom, and then
I'm pretty sure that was a UA one, so it might just be gone.
It might be.
Let me see.
I thought it was Spell Sniper, but it was Magic Initiate.
Was it?
Yeah. Okay. So it's Magic Initiate. Like on mobile, if I remember right, it splits them up between the 3, and I want that one only because I want my Warlock spells of Armor of Agathis and Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
But I might wait until my Magical Secrets for that, which is level 6, I think.
Yeah.
For Bard.
Yeah, so there is the Magic Initiate where it's like Magic Initiate Bard, Cleric, Druid.
Does it have it on mobile? It's split up?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so on PC it just has it all under one. So that's why I was confused. I was like, wait. But...
So there's also another one called Shadow Touched, and there's Shadow Touched Charisma, Shadow Touched Intelligence, and Shadow Touched Wisdom.
Oh yeah, that one's all put together too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so they must separate it out for that mobile.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there's things like that I thought about, and then obviously Warcaster because Warcaster. Yeah. But yeah, no, I've thought about it about taking. I'm trying to decide whether I want to take a feat right away or bump up some of my stats. Because my charisma is 1 away from being like getting another point to it.
Yep.
But I feel like I don't know. Because taking that, it's called Dragon Hide, as the first one I was talking about.
Okay, yep.
I can put 1 in my charisma and boost my AC at the same time. Because then my AC becomes 13 plus my dex.
Yeah. I really want to get Polar Master. And I want to get that as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty ridiculous. But my strength is a 19 and my dexterity is a 13. So if I took the ASI, I could bump those up.
Oh no, it's not mine. Never mind, it's my dex that's 1 away from being +3. And nice. I can't increase that with Dragon Hide.
No. So maybe that wouldn't make sense then.
I don't know. The only reason why I would do it is to increase my AC. Because it would bring my AC from 13 to 15.
Mm-hmm. My passive investigation
and then,
is an 8.
Jesus. And then then I would also get retractable claws.
Oh, right.
Which count as natural weapons, but I mean, if I'm using other weapons, I don't know why I would need claws. So,
yeah, and the obvious argument there would be like, oh, well, monks, but monk weapons or monk fists are better than that anyway.
Yeah. So, well, it's 1d4 plus strength. So if you're trying to, I don't know.
Oh yeah, go for strength build instead. Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. I'm not trying to min max. I'm just trying to figure out a way to increase my AC because my AC is dog trash right now.
Right. Yeah. But 100%. I want to do what's best for my character to live because I don't want them to die. Yeah. Gas. 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 Gas.
Gross.
So I do not have a potion of healing. I listened very intently. I was like, free gifts? What am I getting?
I thought you did.
A loaf of bread? Yeah, he was like, a loaf of bread? And I was like, oh, fantastic. A bottle of wine? And you were like, I take the bottle of wine from him. I'm like, okay, I can work with that. And then with me, Dread, I was like, cool. A loaf of bread. I can work with this. Speaking of which, I should add that to my inventory while I'm thinking about it. Custom items. Because I'm going to assume that bread is not a thing. Yeah?
What? Hello?
I heard a really weird noise come from your
I don't know what you're talking about.
I ain't crazy.
Are you sure?
No.
Oh.
A loaf of bread.
A loaf? A loaf? But is everything okay over there?
The 15th of December.
Is everything okay over there?
You know, I have no idea.
Okay.
But
all right.
I heard some laughing in the background.
Okay.
But I think they're fine.
Okay.
I hope he hasn't forgotten about us.
Oh yeah, I know.
Received.
He's distracted easily.
The 15th of Cinder. Cool. A loaf of bread. Loaf.
Is leather armor medium armor? Or is it light? It's light armor.
Yes.
Gay fish.
Do you like fish sticks? Does
Does
Ryder like fish sticks?
I don't
He's
get
a gay
it.
dog.
I don't get it.
Hop it, pop it, pop. You want to go check on them, Gianna, and see if they're doing okay?
That's dangerous.
Yeah, a little bit, but
they might be.
They better not be. We're in the middle
in the throes of passion.
We're in the middle of a goddamn pot. Well, it's unprofessional to look at your phone in a podcast. Get fucked.
Huh? What?
What do human beings call it?
Hello? What?
Small talk. Small talk. I'm going to go with the basic small talk.
Okay.
The Midwest is in a goddamn haze.
Oh, gross.
And I know people won't be hearing this for another 2 weeks, but I doubt it's going to go away by then.
Oh, probably not.
But it is nasty AF.
It's not good.
We're at.
It's not great. It's pretty terrible. It's pretty bad.
Where Dan lives, where we went yesterday for D&D, it wasn't as bad up there.
Are you sure? Because it's pretty terrible.
I mean, maybe, I don't know, you guys looked like you had some wind, and it's a little breezy, but it's pretty dead here.
I suppose.
Yeah. Pretty gross.
Pretty nasty.
Yeah. So, Sorry to our listeners for the weird intervention that happened here.
If this is even being kept in.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
could
Gianna.
just channel change it like he did before. So there I was, barbecue sauce in hand.
Bunch of weirdos, but what do you know? I'd sleep with them all if they'd give me. We weren't talking shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Never. Oh, he's
You're
back.
both little bitches.
You're gonna have fun with that.
Is everything
Yeah.
okay? Everything
Oh
good?
yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay.
I was just having a secret conversation with Blue Susie about how if Dan and Sarah break off from the party to go do evil things, that all of a sudden meteors will fall from the sky and only killing the wicked.
By secret conversation, he means sex.
Yes. Right in my daughter's room. We kicked her out and we were like, let's fucking do it. This is
In the
so...
middle of the goddamn podcast,
right towards the tail
I
of the
got
podcast.
things
I was
to
like,
do after this. It is Sarah's birthday.
right?
you know what? Yeah, but Susie was like, you know what? I've always wanted to do it in my daughter's room.
Yuck.
During the
Yuck.
podcast.
Gross. That's
Listen, she doesn't use her bed at all, so it's like still brand new. So whatever. But
I think that's what we should call it.
that's what we're gonna call it.
Wow. Oh, we're gonna call it to you coming back?
We're gonna call it to me coming back, and
Don't worry, we filled enough space in there.
no, I know. I heard
there's,
you guys
There's
going
enough for you to do channel changing like you did
Yeah.
before.
channel changing.
I
Sounds
really-
like a skateboard trick.
I hope you like my song.
Yeah,
pretty
he sang
great.
you a
You'll-
song.
Yeah.
Was it the Sesame Street intro?
No.
Oh,
No.
well, I'll still like it, I guess.
I hope you enjoy it.
I'll
I hope
cut
he
it
enjoys
up
it
for
too.
people. I'll give Dan a new ringtone.
Okay. I don't know. That other one's pretty on point.
It's
Just shove that dick inside me.
I think it's good for a phone call because it's a little longer. So like it'll like
Oh,
play
yeah.
through for a while. Yeah.
Be a really good
What?
like phone
Oh,
call,
I see
a
what
phone
you're
call
saying.
ringtone, because my phone call ringtone is
Ooh,
almost long enough,
Mm-hmm.
but it I don't know, it gets to the end and then it loops like 2 seconds,
Oh yeah.
like it's just like it trails off like it's supposed to, and then it's just booted it, and then it's over,
Yeah.
and it makes me a little depresso.
All right. Well.
At that though, I think we should get a joke, and
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
At the table, like
We've been doing that. I need to get like a table that has like Nerf bars or something.
a little
So we-
tennis balls at the
So we
end.
just don't do that.
Can we just
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I think we should leave on a joke, and I've got one. I'll give Dan a break this week because
you're not
I
gonna-
almost
you're not-
killed.
You're not gonna have the child do it?
No.
Good. You can tell a joke.
I'll give Dan a break since I almost killed him, killed his sister twice, killed his contact once, and the Goliath was fine.
In D&D. Let's clarify
In-
this.
in game.
D&D.
In
In
D&D.
game.
I rolled dice to do it. A group of guys at the pub. One says, "My missus is charging me $50 for a time of sex." The other guys look at each other and say, "That's not bad, mate. She charges us $100."
Gross. Who pays that much?
Oh my god, I
Right.
wouldn't pay any more than nothing for sex.
I would let them pay me.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
I'll see if that one plays off. We'll see you guys again next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
See ya.